Hey Hebrew fans, this is Todd. So, a short while ago we got this cool slime pit He-Man, and he's pretty cool. And so I decided to dust off my old slime pit and put him in there. And I added all these green strings and how cool this is going to be. And then when I went and did this, he does fit in there until you put the head down to dump the slime on, and then all of a sudden he just doesn't fit. In fact, his head gets eaten by the monster. I mean that's kind of cool in some ways, but that wasn't the intent. In fact, you can see that this particular slime pit is made for these much smaller He-Man figures, which then of course fit in here just fine. And the claw comes up and grabs them, and fun, cool stuff. So, as many of you saw in a video I made in the past, I went and I made this right here. I took two slime pits, and I basically took the two different connection points where they connect, and I stuck it together. I sculpted some of the rocks on here. I painted it, and then the idea was I pull this apart. Now, if you pull this apart, you may have to use a screwdriver in the back here, a flat one, to get it apart. And let me see if I can get it apart without one. There we go. And then basically, this piece then slides in there like this. And then you put this on top, adding that extra height to your slime pit. And now, bada bing, bada boom, you got yourself a nice, huge, giant slime pit that will fit your slime He-Man. But I thought, you know what? To make these would be pretty spendy. To keep buying a slime pit and then cutting it all up, everything else. So I decided to take this and remake it on the computer in 3D, and I did. And then I went and printed it out with my cool resin printer, and there it is. Now I had to sand out these spots right here because this resin printer material is a little brittle, so it's a little dangerous if you just are not careful. And then you make sure the claw is in place first, and after the claw is in place, and I made sure that it fits the claw right here perfectly. So then you put this on top, just like so. And see, the claw still works, just like it was meant to. And then you put this on top, just like that. And now we have a nice tall slime pit that actually works for our slime pit He-Man. Let me spread his legs here so the claw can go up it easy. And he's trapped by the claw. The slime's coming down, and there we go. So, I am going to offer a small number of these for sale. I will paint them before I mail them out. So if you're interested in getting one of these, they'll be on eBay. And again, I had to do a whole lot of sanding after I 3D printed it to make it all fit just right. But it is way cool. You can see my original here, and then my 3D printed one. And check out the detail on this. I mean, it is really cool. Once it's painted, it's going to look really neat. So watch for my eBays. I'm going to sell probably 4 or 5 of them. I'll see how much they go for. If they don't go for very high, then I probably just will sell the one. But if they end up going for a lot, then I will continue to make them, and until the price is decreased, then I'll stop. So if you're one of the lucky few to get one of these, you can have an extender for your slime pit. Each one has to be custom fit to make sure it fits in here. So yours will fit nicely. Now, I would suggest when you get yours at home that you take and you glue it in place. Just take super glue and stick it around there and glue it. It's not going to be something you want to take in and out all the time because it will end up breaking eventually. So you're going to want to, oops, that's not the right piece. That'd be awesome. I'll just keep stacking them up. Yeah, if you want, you could buy a whole bunch of those and then put Titus in there. Anyway, you can see kind of how it all fits together and how it works. And so what I'll do is I'll take some gray paint, this shade of gray, and then throw some red on it for a wash, and then I will sell them. And you can see how it fits together. It's pretty cool. In fact, my 3D print actually came out better than my other one that I made, because this one that I made, because of the way the slime pit's shaped, you can see that these angles are not 180 degrees from each other. But I made the one I 3D printed closer to 180 with just a very slight lean. And I have a slight lean so it doesn't fall back, but not as much lean as this one has. You can see the difference. All right, you guys, that's all I got. If you want to check out my video on how I made the original one, I have a video on how I made this so you can see how I made it. And then look for these on eBay, nicely painted up and ready to go. And let me know in the comments below if you like this, if you think it's cool, and if you might want one so I can kind of gauge the interest. All right, you guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you next video. Take care and talk to you later.